I watch a film every other day, and today I watched the movie Love Lockdown. But before we even get into that, Happy New Year! It's a new year, guys. Isn't that wild? And the first movie we are watching for this year is Love Lockdown. It's now available on Cover. And let's just jump right into this film. If this film is any indication of what this year is to bring, hey, this is not a film to watch with your family. From the first scene, they don't already remove person part. I said, I'm just coming from all night yesterday. Wait till they show me for money like this now. Hey God, this is New Year. I don't already see they remove person parts for you. New Year, new pants. So the film, honestly, let me tell you what it is. The premise is basically it's called Love Lockdown. It's set in 2020 around lockdown, and essentially there's a married couple. No, they're not married. They're engaged, and then the girlfriend travels to a different place, and then when she travels, lockdown happens, and during that time, the boy's ex comes to come and visit him. But then when she's with him is when lockdown starts. So she kind of has to like stay in lockdown with him while his fiance is in a different place. And then the film goes from there. I would say that the story itself is very familiar. There's nothing that we have not seen yet before. But that sometimes never deters me. Sometimes me, I can watch the same kind of storyline for like thrillers and horrors over and over again. So I'm not saying that as a bad thing. I'm just saying that it's not a storyline of anything that we've never seen before. I would say that where the film really shines is it looks good. Everybody looks good. The boy looks good. The girls look good. Everybody looks good. It's very, very steamy. I think the thing that sets it the most apart from other films like this is maybe the steaminess. Like this is a very steamy film, like erotica esque, not completely erotica, but erotica adjacent. It's very very steamy, but as a film itself, nothing that we've not seen before. Even the ending, I have my own drawbacks about it, which we'll talk about when we get into the spoiler section because this is the non-spoiler part. I don't want to tell you anything more. You can go and check out a trailer. It's again go for hot people, go for a very familiar story if you wish, but don't really go for anything great or unique. If you pass this film, you will not be missing out on a great film that you have to watch. But it is a film that you can just get into for steaminess, simple storyline. Yeah. Okay, I don't want to give you any more spoilers. So I don't want to give you any spoilers. I'm not giving you any yet. So if you have now watched it and you're ready to talk about this with spoilers, then let's just start talking about this with spoilers. Spoilers ahead. Let us go. So getting into the nitty gritty of this film, who thought that this film was a romance? You know, when it starts and it starts off with the, it's very steamy. It starts off with the whole story that they're telling. I'm like, okay. So when the tailor comes to come and meet Yemi, they are having an affair essentially because he's engaged. And so for the 1 hour 20, that's like the almost because the film is like 1 hour 26 minutes. For the 1 hour 20 or however long the majority of the film, what we are watching is an affair. And at this point, I don't know what this film thinks it is. Because when it now ends with Yemi going to go and meet Taylor and they now like embrace and they kiss, you now realize at the end of the film that this is meant to be a romance. And I was like, a romance where? Because you people's whole love story has been an affair from the beginning. And on Taylor's part, I can't blame her. You never quite married yet. You never walk down the altar. This is now my last chance to come sell my market. Come tell you, say, look, I'm the one for you. I can't blame Taylor. But Yemi, on your part, this is fully an affair. And that Yemi was just looking for any reason to cheat. Because the minute you didn't even ask questions, you just had somebody on your phone say, I'm busy with your girlfriend. From there, you don't already go kiss the other girl. You've told her, I'm actually the one for you. You've sent breakup texts. You don't knock this other girl left and right. The minute the other girl, the Zainab, now comes back and it's not like, sorry, it's not what you think, you threw the Taylor to the side. So I was like, if I was Taylor too, I would just be like, Omo, this man is very wishy-washy. This is the person I can never like be with. So when at the end she's kind of like seeing his true face, right? The accidental call happens, she's like leaving the house and she now starts talking to him. I think she's going to make a revelation, like, I don't know, of something else. But when she's now like, I just want to sell my market to you again, that I really want you and I want you to fight for us. I was like, madam, you're really shameless with your love, but I guess good for you. I was now hoping that where the story was going because again at this point I'm like, okay, what is this film trying to tell us? When the girl now goes still all right, and then Zainab comes, Zainab too leaves him. I'm like, okay, so the message of this film is, sometimes in trying to chase two, Ojukokoro, big eye, long throat, you now end up losing both. Okay, simple, nice message. Let us end the film here. The film now said, no, 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 no. We have one more scene for you. And that's when he now goes to the UK and they are now kissing. And I said, oh, so this film ended and they thought it was a romantic film. You thought it was a romance? If you had ended with just one scene before where we thought it was a story of close your eyes, focus on one, no, they chase two things, I would have said, okay, simple, nice story with a clear message. Ending it to that come and tell us that this is a romance. So the tailor now still took back a man that has clowned her at every chance. You did not pick me. You lied to me, first of all, that you were end game. I was under the impression that we were, and I found that you're engaged. Okay, now that I'm now with you, the first little fight with your girlfriend, not even fight, that is, you didn't even hear her side. You have switched on her to now come and be with me. The minute she's back, you have left me again to now go and be with her. Now that she has left you, you're now come back to me, and I will now still take you. Like, I was like, Taylor, this character is very shameless right now with her love. Like, what? What? So at the end, Yemi just got what he wanted after being just a mess for the whole film. So what is the head and tail of this film? What is the story to take here? I've seen this storyline many, many times. It's not something that is very unique in the storytelling, and I feel like other stories have done it better. Um, and I just wish that this film had I just wish this film ended once. I wish I had just taken out that stupid ending. I genuinely do, because I feel like that ending was stupid for the film they're trying to tell, because it completely, because then the message is what? I asked this to the filmmaker. What is your message with this film? A man should just play around, be as randy as he wants, treat women anyhow, and then the girl, whoever you are, just take him back at the end. Is that your message too? That you sat us all of us down here for 1 hour and something minutes to come and tell us? I'm curious to know. Overall, this film, I would say it shines best on the technical aspects. It looks very good. Otherwise, I would say this film was okay. I wasn't bored watching it. I just did not like the ending at all. To think that this was trying to position itself as a romance is insane to me at the end, but all right. I'm very curious if you've watched it to know your thoughts about this. Very, very curious. So let me know in the comments. Also, if you've watched this whole video and you have no idea who I am, my name is VDK. I make movie bingo cards, which you can find on my Substack, vdkfilmclub.substack.com, and I talk about films. Until the next film that I watch and the next video that I make, have a wonderful new year and have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.